cut the cord by Shinedown. High adrenaline to kick off this stream for the only road course race of the season for NCCS season number 4. 13th of 18 races, 6 races, including this one, remaining until a champion is decided. And Watkins-Glen for a road course can produce some pretty good racing. Might see some passing. We will be having pit stops in this one around lap 10 to 11 out of 18. So, see how it all goes down. In Ultimate Speedway, I'll make sure I at least check that. But again, like I told you, I hardly check Hangouts anymore. I hardly use it. I maybe check it once every several days now. Heck, a few days ago was the first time I checked it in weeks, so yeah. Just doing my own thing, I guess, but I will admit that Discord is probably my main thing. But even then, I'm not like super duper active. Just kind of use it as a hangout type of thing. But yeah, I'll be sure to see if I can check that then. Anyways, well, you know the drill. Gotta get the top 10 underway and everything. Be patient, my friend. Anyways, just gonna update the points really quick, and then we'll take a look at the top 10, and then we'll get going here. Cody Reynolds with a pretty comfortable point lead, just over 100 points, but just about everyone in the top 10 is not starting all that great. I think Brandon Gomez, who is like 6th or 7th or even 9th in points, somewhere in there, starting 6th. Eli Bright is 10th in points from what I can remember. He's starting 9th, but then William Brock, Roger Ray 14th, 15th, and then on back. The 97, the 90, the 77, the 16, and the 11. None of them are really starting all that great, if not really not good. So this could certainly shake up the championship picture a bit here today. We'll see how it will all go down over 18 laps here at Watkins-Glen. Are you still last in points? I don't think so. You've had some decent runs as of late. I honestly couldn't tell you who's last. It might be the 42, but I'm not certain. Anyways, of course, like 5 minutes before I start the stream, I sneeze, and then my nose decides, okay, I'm just going to go ahead and make you sound all nasally and whatnot. I think I suffer from allergies. Excuse me. Anyways, top 10. As per usual, Sebastian Kukelan on the pole position, car number 99. Carter Friesen in second place in the number 82. Chris Myers and Johnny Gardner, third and fourth. Danny Bouchard, Brandon Gomez, Sienna Merrill, Elijah Gordon, Eli Bright, and Jeffers Linebacker are the top 10. Any other position is useless other than last. Well, we'll see. Let's see, where are you starting for this one? 21. I'm going to sneeze again, I think. 31st. So, maybe. Yeah, it's all good. Anyways, the Sirius XM 350 here at Watkins-Glen is about to get underway. Got to get the command to get it going. 18 laps. See how this road course race will shake up the championship picture right now.
Drivers, start your engines!
Bit adjusted there. Got Ford and Chevy on the front row here. The 99 and the 82. Again, pit stops will be taking place around lap 10, 11, question there will be if staying out longer or pitting sooner, which will be the way to go. Because testing kind of indicated pitting earlier will be what you want to do, but past races have indicated pitting later will gain you track position. So we'll see how it will go down. The 99 and the 82 leading them to the green flag, which is in the air in the Sirius XM 350 at Watkins-Glen International. In front of the pole, Kukulon holding on to it and into the bus stop. Friesen dropping back. Struggling to hang on to a top 5 here. However, coming out of the carousel here, if you're on the outside of a side-by-side situation, you can get a pretty good run off of there, and the 02 and the 82 will draw side-by-side. Friesen with the advantage through this corner. The 02 through this next one. But Kukulon and Chris Myers and Daniel Bouchard are the top 3. They've broken away slightly. They were trying to pull a bit of a gap on everyone else. Santa Mel trying to claw back up in the point standings. Was doing really strong in the standings for quite a while. But has just kind of fallen off the rail, trying to gain some momentum back. But there are your top 3. 99, 12, and 37. Then it's Merrill, Friesen, Johnny Gardner. In 6th place, Eli Bright. 10th in points, trying to gain some positions in the standings there. Elijah Gordon trying to take the spot away from him in the 28. Rob Evans, the last car in the top 10 at the moment, in the 73. The 5. Sync would scroll a little faster. Oh dear. Not too hot. And please don't do what I think you're about to do. So lap 3, everyone just kind of settling down up here at the front. Okay, that's better. Randy Gomez has dropped a bit, but still running 10th. So pretty strong there. Roger Ray on a gain here, running 12th. He is 3rd in the point standings coming into this race. Whoa, that looked a little iffy. 22 in the 4. 22 William Brock, 4 Michael Canto. Looked like they may have made some contact there through the S's. Elijah Stapleton has gained a few positions, shown 22nd at the moment. The 90, looking back there, looks like he's about 30th. So door is open for some of these drivers. Didn't see him and Hunter up there either. He is 2nd in the standings. And Friesen and Merrill going back at it once again for 4th place. They're going to be side by side coming up to the S's. Who's going to have the advantage? Johnny Gardner going with the 82 and with a strong run for Friesen. Going to take that spot. Johnny Gardner also going to follow suit. Checking up front, Chris Myers, looking at a line there. Maybe try and make a move on the 99. That is not quite going to work out. Yep, running 7th at the moment. But the 3 and the 6 both running pretty strong. Exactly what they need. And as it's running right now, Roger Ray might be poised, to take the point lead back. But we'll see. Still a long way to go, of course. Chris Myers dropped back a little bit off the 99. And Danny Bouchard right on his tail. Just content to stay there for now. Actually, let's take a bit of avoiding action there to avoid getting into him. Understood. Getting the power down quicker for the 3, huh? Right now showing in 9th. Looks like just got passed by a couple of guys. Ryan Kendall, Brandon Gomez both got by him, but that's still 11th. Here comes Jeffers Lineback, who's going to have the advantage through the bus stop. Got Seth Cole running there in the 43. Winner at Charlotte. But back up front, not much really happening as we're roughly halfway through fuel run. My nose is being stupid again, as it always is. I definitely am suffering from allergies. You gotta love it when you're doing just fine all day, and then all of a sudden just one sneeze and it's like the floodgates open. Oh my goodness. Ugh. Disgusting. So my apologies. My goodness, where is everybody? My channel's dying. No, I'm just kidding. Myers again, taking a bit of a peek. Just kind of letting Kukulon know, hey, I'm right here. So it's 2 Fords in the top 2 positions, then a Pontiac, then a Chevy, then a Pontiac and another Ford. Everyone is watching America's Got Talent. Maybe. It's like the finale or something. I honestly don't keep up with that very much. As here comes Friesen on Danny Bouchard for 3rd. Bouchard trying to brake a little later there. It's not going to work. Okay. I'm never a fan of when that's a reason for someone to leave, but okay. But Friesen easily makes that move. Santa Merrill trying to get back by Johnny Garner to get into the top 5. Should be able to complete the pass here, and indeed she does. Runs a little wide there through the carousel, but should be able to hang on to it. Brandon Gomez running 9th. Again, that is pretty important as far as the championship goes. Roger Ray 13th, and Eli Bright, my goodness, dropped back quite a bit. Running 17th right now. William Brock roughly 20th or so. Ethan Stapleton running ahead of the 90. Right there's the 11. Again, with where everyone's running, it's going to be pretty close. So not really sure here as everyone is spaced out. Going to be taken halfway in about a lap and a half. The driver is definitely showing some muscle here as Carter Friesen started 2nd, dropped back to about 5th or 6th. And has since gotten back up to 3rd and has closed on the 12 already. Kukulon keeping a close eye on his mirrors. At least he should be. Chris Myers definitely looks like he would like to try and take the lead away. See him taking some peeks now and then. Just doesn't quite have the car for it yet. Lap 9, 10 laps to go. Freezing right on Myers' tail. Actually has to back off. That might open the door for Bouchard to take third place back. And Bouchard's going to dive in there. He's going to try and make the move. And with the preferred lane, he's going to get it done. Can Sienna Merrill do the same? Get up to fourth. As Johnny Gardner and Elijah Gordon have started to close on this battle as well. And no problem, the O2 will take that spot. So right as I had said that Friesen was charging forward, suddenly drops back. Still running fifth. Elijah Gordon taking a peek on Gardner. That is for 6th place. Taking lap 10 this time by. Officially halfway. Gardner with the preferred way around will get that spot. And Rob Evans is going to try and do the same. And Gomez could maybe try and sniff it and into the S's. And he is there. Ryan Kendall right there. Jeffers Lineback is there. 42. And Gomez will take that spot. So Gordon with one attempt at a pass. It does not end well for him. Might even lose another to Ryan Kendall, the 64. But this is where the pit window is open. So we'll see if anyone brings it in. Checking to see if any of the front runners do so this time by. 2 watching. Come on, people. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Looks like they're all going to stay out. This first time. Is anyone bringing it in? Doesn't look like it. The answer to that question looks like no. Alrighty. In before it, literally everyone pits together. But Kukolen has had the strongest car so far. Has held the lead, has kept the gap relatively stable. Myers has gotten fairly close to him at points. Kukolen's been able to hold him off. Now Bouchard making a move for second. Can't quite clear the 12 yet. And they're going to be side by side down the straightaway. Santa Merrill right behind the 37 as well. Myers actually looks like he might want to pit here. As Kukolen is definitely coming in. Myers trying to make it in there. Is he going to? Ooh, just barely. Has to shove the O2 out of the way a little bit. But it will work. But Kukolen came in as well. Ryan Kendall and Nicholas Wade have both remained on the racetrack. So this is where new tires versus clean air. Who's going to have the advantage? Jay Jefferson stays out on the racetrack, as does a number of others toward the back. So we'll see if they're able to gain any ground. We'll see if anyone is able to jump the 99 here on this round of pit stops. So we'll keep an eye on pit exit here. I'm very sorry for my poor commentary. If only I can actually breathe properly. Things look mostly the same. Bouchard will be second. Then Myers, Merrill, and Friesen. That's a heck of a bump there, isn't it? But the question is, where are all of them going to be in relation to the 64, the 36, etc.? '64 with a clean entry, 36 coming in there. Mark Davidson claimed third place there for a bit. Jay Jefferson, there's Nathan Ormond, side by side, coming in the pits. That's Matthew Phillips, Sean Fay, Josephine O'Neill, Dawson Wheeler, Juan Garcia. Another driver who's top 10 in points, Diego Pez, not doing too well in this race. And where are they all going to come out in relation to the leaders? Nicholas Wade going to jump the 64. As there's the 99. If I can get to him, there we go. So Kukulon looks like he's going to hang on to a fairly comfortable lead. Daniel Bouchard is in second. Myers third. And Sienna Merrill. But it looks like Nicholas Wade is going to emerge with fifth, provided he's able to hold off the 82. But that is a massive gain for the 36. The 64 stayed roughly where he was at. Looks like that'll be about 8th or 9th, maybe gained a couple spots. Diego Pez, which again, bit of a championship contender. I'm not finding him. There he is. He's a bit further back, so doesn't look like he gained very much. Nathan Stapleton actually lost a lot, as did Evan Hunter. But all by himself is Sebastian Kukulon with 5 laps to go. Lap time comparison, 13.6, 13.4 for second place Daniel Bouchard. So 0.2 quicker that lap. So we'll see if he'll be able to reel the 99 in. Chris Myers, a little slower than both of them. Just hanging out in third at the moment. Sienna Merrill actually closed a little bit on him there in that lap. The battles for fifth, 36 and 82. And yeah, definitely not a good turnout tonight. I could definitely tell that my viewership has gone down. I'm very sorry about that. I could tell that it has gone down a lot. But that's just because I think I'm way more inconsistent with doing college work and everything. So it's understandable, and I honestly, maybe it's a bit of a bummer, but it is what it is. Just hope that we at least get a bit of a turnout for the championship race. That's really going to be the only race that I guess I'll really worry about it. As Friesen trying to take the spot, he will have the preferred lane through this final corner and should be able to clear him down the front straightaway. But still, Nicholas Wade did not mention that name whatsoever. Got himself up to fifth, now running sixth. So definitely a good move there for that Skittles 36 Pontiac. Checking in on lap times once again. Another 0.2 gained by Daniel Bouchard. The actual lead, though, at the stripe there, 1.5 seconds. He's going to have to do something to actually get up to the 99. And then he has to pass him. Chris Myers definitely off pace. Kind of. Running a little slower than most of the leaders here. Santa Mario's closing in on him. Friesen and Wade both starting to chip away at the gap. Checking out on the rest of the top 10. Johnny Garner is 7th, and Brandon Gomez, Ryan Kendall, and Rob Evans, the top 10 at the moment. This is definitely a run that Brandon Gomez needs. About 8th or 9th in points, roughly. I think over 200 back coming into this. So he's trying to get everything that he can. I'm going to check in on Cody Reynolds really quick. Again, coming into this race as the point leader. And oh my goodness, did he drop back. 38th. Pit stops did not work in his favor. we could definitely see a new point leader. Man, that didn't work out for William Brock either. With where Roger Ray is running 13th. Man, that is going to be awfully, awfully close. He might even take the point lead. As right in front of him, Seth Cole and Elijah Gordon are doing battle. Further up the road, Gomez under attack from Kendall. That's for 8th. Rob Evans also trying to gain some spots. It's going to be 2 laps to go here. Kendall easily gets by. Rob Evans is probably going to do the same. And up here, look at this battle. Over 3rd place, Merrill on the outside. Chris Myers inside. Connor Friesen, Nicholas Wade are all there. Taking in up front. Another 3/10 gained. That could get interesting on the last lap between those two, but this is where the main battle is. Chris Myers, Sienna Merrill, Carter Friesen, and Nicholas Wade. This is all for 3rd. Myers clears the 02, and now the 82 is going to try and make it stick. And Friesen will clear the 12. Move up to 3rd. Chris Myers going to clear the 36. And Johnny Gardner, Ryan Kendall, and company might even close in on this battle as well. Wade diving it hard in there. And at the white flag, Wade's going to take that spot. Checking up front. And a whole half a second that Bouchard just closed. But he's really got to make something happen this lap. Taking further back, things seem to have settled down. Thank you very much to that one person who's still sticking around for this finish. Whoever you are. Kukulon just has to keep it clean through these final 2 corners. The pole sitter gonna lead all but pretty much 1 lap, and that was through pit cycles. Danny Bouchard, he's got 1 last chance. Don't think he's gonna be able to do it. Just gonna hang it in there. So Sebastian Kukulon taking it home at Watkins-Glen. In the Sirius XM 350, Danny Bouchard 2nd. Friesen 3rd, Nicholas Wade 4th. Santa Merrill looks like she managed to nip the 12 for 5th place. Rob Evans also getting by him for 6th. So Myers dropping to 7th, but still, top 10 effort. Nothing wrong with that. Johnny Gardner, Ryan Kendall, Brandon Gomez are the top 10. Roger Ray in 13th. Checking on some of the other contenders. Anthony Phillips was in the top 10. He finishes 24th. But with where Cody Reynolds finished, there aren't very many that didn't gain points on the 90, except for pretty much the 97 and the 11. Tough break for those two. Second to last and last. Man, did not see that coming. This is definitely going to make for a pretty interesting championship battle when we head to Kentucky for the next race. We now only have 5 races to go. Number 99. A race that was maybe a little duller than I was hoping it would be, but hey, it's definitely going to make for an interesting championship battle. But hey, all credit due there for the 99. And putting together some good results. Who knows? Might even be able to sniff his way into the picture. Anyways, to score 4 we go. Again, my apologies for kind of a meh race, and also that doesn't help. Thanks, OBS. Yeah. Probably been a buffer fest. That's probably why no one's watching. Whatever. Whatever. It's all good. 5, I can tell this is getting pretty good. Oops. So the Sirius XM 350 in the books. I've hardly been able to breathe for most of this race, which is lovely. Wow. Look at the thousands on that one. Not too often you see that on a road course. Wow. Anyways, yeah, Ryan Kendall officially shown has led 2 laps. Kukla on all the rest. How does this shake out the point? That is pretty darn close, but it is Roger Ray in second. William Brock in third. 113 back, 114 back is Evan Hunter, so they're all still well within striking distance. Brandon Gomez jumping up to 5th. 144 back, still mathematically probably able to do it, as it is right now, but if he can close in a little more, he would certainly like to do so. Nick Kennedy hanging on to 6th. Stapleton dropping to 7th. Matthew Phillips stays put. Sebastian Kukulon jumps into the top 10 with that win in 9th. And Eli Bright staying right where he was at in 10th. But that separation from 1st through 10th was like, well, I'm wanting to say about 230, 240 points. It's now just under 200, so keeping it close, keeping it plenty close. Diego Pez jumping or falling outside of the top 10, but just down to 11th. Ryan Kendall with a good gain. Santa Merrill actually fell back more than I thought she had, but looks like she's going to be the big mover thanks to that race. Oscar Anderson dropping back a lot. Dropping 8 spots. It's a bit of a bummer there. Also, Carter Friesen jumping up 7. Checking on through. There it is. Full point standings. Track race. See, I'm not with it. You finished 3rd by finishing 3rd. Oh, man. Brandon, you the man. That's all there is to it. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah. Yeah, you hear that? That's not fun. Sorry if that's gross, but it's not fun. It's not fun commentating like that. Yeah, well. So anyways, again, I do apologize for my just kind of nonchalant, just doing these randomly, I guess you could say. I mean, a university's going to do that. Well, not university. It's not a university. It's a community college. What am I talking about? But yeah, close enough. You get the gist. Anyways, I hope it is. Yeah, we'll have fun. We'll have fun. So look forward to seeing everyone for that. Until then, have yourselves a good night. And thank you for watching. Take care. And bye for now.